Hi friends! In my previous video, I showed everyone a little bit about the day in the life of a community mental health therapist. I talked about what my day looks like, spoke about what agency work is, leadership within the role, and important things to know such as billing and documentation. Community mental health will always have a special place in my heart after being in this field for more than 6 years. But since then, I've decided to try out a different avenue, one that will allow me to have a change of population and give me the ability to learn and utilize new techniques, experience a completely different population, and hopefully learn more about myself as I go through this journey as an associate clinician. Welcome to my day in the life of a telehealth therapist. If there is one thing that I truly appreciate in life, it is most certainly the morning. While my morning habits get tweaked every now and then, there are certain things that are a staple. I always make it to a point to start the day calm and positive. As I wait for my Nespresso to heat up and make my coffee, I drink a cup of water and say good morning to my lovely dog. I try not to be too noisy as I wake up earlier than my partner. Once my coffee's ready, I start my daily morning routine. With the 30 minutes that I have to myself every morning, when all is quiet and serene, I take advantage of what I call sacred time. It's a time I dedicated purely for my mind and my soul. My first few sips of coffee and the feeling of waking up, I try to be present and mindful about the current moment. Alongside this routine, I include a brief and simple gratitude work. This time allows me to just be thankful for everything as the coffee slowly sets in. I have noticed recently that the morning and its limited distraction allows me to be able to fully concentrate. I also noted that this time is when I can read the most optimally. Since then, I've started to include morning pages as a practice. In this time of this filming, I have been reading 1 page a day of The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and doing a deep dive with the book Flow by 𝐂𝐚𝐫𝐥𝐨. Really, there's nothing quite like the beauty of the morning and the stillness that it brings upon. I encourage you all to really take a look at your mornings and take advantage of it. One of the things that I like to do or love to do in the morning is this thing called a gratitude practice. It's essentially this practice wherein you think of things that you're grateful for and what you appreciate in life. And I always stick to a couple of staple gratitude practices that I have. One is I'm appreciative that I'm alive today. 2 is I'm thankful for the opportunities that I have, my job, my family, my health. And 3 is that I'm very happy for 𝐂𝐚𝐫𝐥𝐨 and Andrea Weller, who are my 2 partners and everyone else that I love in life. Now on to the workout. My morning workout is simple. Get started and get going. Since I don't have a lot of time in the morning, I would usually do a full body circuit with an emphasis on priming my body for the harder and more intense workout at night. This involves workouts like sled push and pulls, clean and jerks with a vertical grip bar, kettlebell swings, or rope swings. My intention here is to get breathing and get sweaty. I try to utilize exercises that are multi-jointed and complex so I can increase my heart rate as fast as possible and get out of the gym as fast as possible. I've noticed that in having a short, higher intensity workout would usually get my brain going before client work. Oh, hey there. Welcome to my office. Welcome to my office, or should I say offices. Having remote work opens a lot of flexibility, including office space. Currently, I juggle between 2 different workspaces, the dining table and my room. My primary workplace would be the dining table. This workplace gives me the most freedom and access to my house amenities, provide the most light, and makes an amazingly beautiful backdrop that offers a peaceful outlook for my clients. This dining table also offers a lot of space where I can put my notebooks, worksheets, and other things like water bottles if needed. This workplace is also the most versatile, as it gives me quick access to the kitchen, a couch to lay in during my breaks, and beautiful plants to view from some impromptu self-care. Hi, my name is Carlo. Very nice to meet you. So usually this is what you would see if you were a client and you were seeing me with this as my background. And as you can see, there's almost this light on my face, right? That's actually coming from a softbox light that I have, and I put that right in front of my face just so people can see me a lot better. And you really want to try and take advantage of things such as how nice you look within the computer, how sort of welcoming and warm the feeling is, which is why there's a lot of plants in my background and just kind of like the bright white wall. And it just kind of facilitates rapport just by looking at it. On days that my partner is home, I utilize the bedroom in order to maintain confidentiality for my clients and to also give my partner the freedom to use the other rooms as she wishes. The bedroom also offers its own perks, from a soft yellow backlight, a comfortable bed to lay on during my breaks, and access to my PC for some lunchtime Netflix. I rarely use this workspace, but I appreciate the comfort that my own room gives me. Okay, so this is my secondary office, and the reason why I call it my secondary office space is because this is my bedroom, and I don't really like clients seeing my bedroom. And you know, the fact that there's a bed in here makes it not really the most appropriate, but hey, I need to use this space when I need to use this space. I also get to use the bed when I am resting, so I just kind of like jump in there if I don't have any clients or I'm just really trying to take a break. In between my clients, I get about 10 minutes, so I would just lay down in there. And the nice thing about being in my bedroom as an office space is that we have a little guest, and I have a coworker that keeps me company throughout the day. And look, she's here. Did I wake you up? Mama! Hey, you want to say hi to the vlog? No? Okay. Hey, so I just finished my last client before my lunch break. It's about 12:50 p.m. right now. I don't usually eat during my lunch break, but instead I would go out, get a breath of fresh air, and walk Mochi, my lovely dog. So why don't you come with us?
Beautiful 8-day out today, isn't it? Look at that. Yeah. Alright, come on. Up. Get your... Okay, Momo, ready for a walk? Yeah. Okay, it's pretty chilly as of the moment. Let's see what the temperature is. So I'm super duper excited because you are free to go.
All right. Cool. So let's talk specifics. First question is, what is my work? Well, obviously, I'm a psychotherapist. I'm working with this mental health agency who's currently in partnership with different colleges and universities. 𝐶APS program. 𝐶APS is an acronym for Counseling and Psychological Service. So our mission is to attempt to solve this bottleneck problem of limited therapists. What is a population? Well, in this setting, as of the moment, we're working with, at least I work with university students. The most common symptoms that I often observe are things such as anxiety, depression, burnout, and transitional difficulties, especially in today's time, just because of COVID and sort of the confusion between, are we going back in person, are we going to do remote? And you can definitely see a spectrum of people who is much better at remote and then, gives them anxiety as they go back in campus, and vice versa. So there's a lot of sort of these challenges that are present within university students right now, and that's one of the few things that I work along with them. Now, speaking of approach, the way that we provide therapy is a little bit different from your traditional type of therapy. So we do this approach called single session therapy, or one at a time approach. And the best way that I like to analogize this is that it's almost like taking Tylenol, wherein you don't take Tylenol in a consistent basis, but you really only take it when you need to. On that very first session, we attempt to provide as much value and possibly tangible action steps so that after they're done with therapy, they can go out back in the world and be able to utilize whatever action steps that we both had collaborated with, so that they can start to feel confident about going about this certain challenge. Talking about schedules. So the beautiful thing about the agency that I'm working for is that we have a very flexible schedule. Me personally, I have my schedule open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And what happens is that students can see the schedule if they want to book me, and they can just click on a certain time. Now the fun part, billing and notes. And the reason why I have fun is because there is no such thing as billing and notes. Since our agency is contracted with the school, we are already kind of paid for a certain amount of client hours, and that's kind of subdivided into us therapists. So since there's already pay, we're not billing or charging any of these clients, so the service itself is for free. And since we're not billing insurance, for example, we actually don't need to do documentation. The only documentation that we actually really need are the action plans that we send to the students after the session, because like I said, our approach is very solutions focused, and at the end of it, we provide them with some form of tangible steps in order for them to start tackling their goals. And second is just any process notes that you have, and these are really just yours. It's not uploaded to an EHR or a medical record, for example. It's really just for your note, just in case a student comes back again, then you will have something to refer to. So about pay, I get paid per the contract hour, meaning if a client is booked and I see the client, then I get paid for it. If a client is not booked within that hour, then I'm obviously not paid for that. Whether the client no-shows, late cancels, I am going to be paid regardless. Hey everyone, I am nearing the end of my therapy sessions with the university students, so I'm almost done. I have one last client to go for about 15 minutes, so it's sort of the last hoorah. This is probably my 6th client for the day, and I know everyone's probably like, how do you do that? 6 clients is a lot. It is. Or like, mind you, with the clients that I have with the university, there's not a lot of notes, and it's very easy because I only really have about 10-minute gap in between, wherein all I need to do is create some action plan that we have already collaborated and I do within the session. So it's very easy for me to kind of just send it to them and I'm pretty much free. So no need to worry about medical or agency documentation. It's very easy for me to just kind of send everything and it's all packaged up, and really after the session, send the email and I'm done. So one last session to go and we are all out of here.
And that's it. Well, not really.
Depending on the day, I will either do one of three things. I'm part of a private practice and see clients in a nearby park where I conduct walk and talk therapy sessions with teenagers and young adults, but more on that on another video. If I have some free time, I try to finish side projects such as making vlogs, writing on a blog on Medium, or just researching on ideas by going on YouTube. And the last thing that I'm probably doing is breaking my fast and having a meal before I do my second workout, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This has been a hobby of mine that I've been doing in the past 3 years, and I really enjoy the environment, the people that I meet, and the complexity of the sports itself. It's a really great way of also doing self-care after long and heavy days. If you like these kinds of videos, please feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to tune in for more videos on being a therapist, lessons that I've learned in mental health, and just overall self-growth. Have a good day everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the video.